Wow, Dev Patel's taking out some baddies in here. Hopefully half as efficiently as the sponsor of this video takes out that dangerous malware. This video is brought to you by NordVPN. NordVPN's a VPN service that strives to make your internet better, safer, free from online threats, censorship, surveillance, you know, the things we gotta deal with now. You can change your virtual location with one click, allowing you to stream content that might not be available in your region. Fellow movie fans and lovers of entertainment, let the internet be a world where the phrase "content not available in your region" never stonewalls you again. And Nord's threat protection's got your back while browsing, clicking links, downloading files, stopping anything shady from reaching you. Personally, I'm a big retro gamer, so homebrew's a big part of that, which involves clicking on links and downloading files. Files that you've heard it's the one, but you never really know. Clicking on a link or downloading a file with your fingers crossed. And you don't necessarily have to be a retro gamer. That's just called the internet. So protect yourself. Click the link below. Go to nordvpn.com/Johns. Users can get a huge discount with the purchase of a 2-year plan plus 4 extra months. And that's risk-free with a 30-day money-back guarantee, and I appreciate that. And now Dev Patel's feature-length directorial debut. Safe to say we're all rooting for the guy, right? I mean, how can you not? So Monkey Man is a movie while filming the intro to this video, leading into the sponsorship segment. I filmed that before I saw the movie. That's how sponsorships work. Wow, Dev Patel's taking out some baddies in here. This is kind of how I would describe a part of the movie, but not the movie. There is a revenge angle taking place, absolutely. To grind out a living, move up the ladder. He gets into a fighting ring with a monkey mask. The mythology set up for it is in the beginning. And he just takes a beating. And from there, definitely has a goal in mind. I try to be vague, but what I need to tell you about the movie is what the trailers didn't tell you about the movie. There's some build up and then a pretty sweet fight that takes place in a bathroom. Then the last half hour kicks on, and that's action-packed. Not saying a movie needs to be action-packed. I'm saying, like, if you saw the trailer and heard some of the early buzz and hype, you'd be like, this is John Wick with a monkey mask, and it's not that. For better, for worse, you need to know that. I feel like it's only fair that you do. Anything less would be false advertising, otherwise known as a movie trailer. But Dev Patel in this movie, I thought he was great. I've always found him to be a good actor. Good in dramatic roles, good in comedic roles. In Monkey Man, he's the damaged, strong, silent type. I emphasize damage because that's a huge part of the movie, is coming to terms with said damage. Bummer that his feature-length directorial debut has fight sequences with a lot of shaky cam. Yeah, that's in here. Shaky cam, we remember that. We thought it was gone, but nope, because everyone loves a comeback story, but not for shaky cam. That can go ahead and stay dead. When the action's going down, there are some hits that happen that can only be described as satisfying. Other times I was like, this would look so great if I could see it. If it was framed up, following the action smoothly, but not doing all this. It absolutely feels like you had two different cinematographers. One who was like, all right, make the hits hard. I mean, we're talking satisfying. That's it. The other one was like, but, you know, shaky cam. I remember that being fun. That's why early access buzz bothers me. There's the things you don't hear about. I want someone to do that. Early access film festival, first comments about a movie. I want someone to be like, yeah, I had some fun action. Some shaky cam made me nauseous though. I mean, what's wrong? What's wrong with saying that? I do think this movie had a solid momentum until it kind of ground to a halt. I get it. It's trying to unpack a lot of stuff here. And it's great for your character to have that soul-searching arc of self-discovery. And I think I realized why I started to get bored about this part of the movie. It's its overuse of close-up shots. Close-up shots absolutely have its place in film. It can emphasize a character's state of pain or emotional state. It makes sense in the block of time I'm talking about in particular in this film that close-up shots would be used. Only problem is it made everything feel very claustrophobic and I have no sense of scale at all. They're in a place, doesn't matter in terms of this place he's in particular. All I know about it is there's a statue and a punching bag. And that's it. I think back to the rest of the movie and it plays pretty fast and loose with the use of close-up shots. It made everything feel very claustrophobic. I was like, you need to give me 6 feet. Give me 6 feet. I never thought of myself as a claustrophobic person, but certain scenes in this movie made me humor the idea that maybe I am. In the moments of downtime, that technique in particular just kind of made me feel bored. Bored and disconnected in particular. There are a couple of shots that were actually really good shots. And it's like the shot was seen as so good. It was like, let's just leave it on that shot for a really long time. Are we done now? No, not yet. Keep going. Okay. You know who else is in this movie that's really good? Charlotte Copley's in here. He plays a bit role. I was like, why don't we see more of him? It's always something special to stand out where someone has essentially a cameo. It's a very small role he has in here. But the man chews up every scene he's in. He's incredible. And it kind of feels like I went in hard on this movie. Harder than I meant to, anyway. It's not a bad movie. It has some good stuff. Overhyped, yes. Misrepresented in the trailers, absolutely. But good, yes. But after the shock of, well, that wasn't as advertised, let's unpack this a bit as I drive home. I appreciated the deeper and heartfelt angle this movie was playing at. Takes a lot of swings with this one. Not all the swings connect, but when he does connect and when you see him stick the landing, enough of that vision landed on screen for me to say, I had myself a good time. No alcohol required. All right, so Monkey Man, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's your favorite I've asked you about your favorite revenge movie many times, I think. But I'm going to ask it again. Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.